छन्दसामहम् मासानां मार्गशीर्षोऽहं ऋतूनां कुसुमाकरः द्यूतं छलयतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् जयोऽस्मि व्यवसायोऽस्मि सत्त्वं सत्त्ववतामहम् वृष्णीनां वासुदेवोऽस्मि पाण्डवानां धनञ्जयः मुनीनामप्यहं व्यासः कवीनामुशना कविः दण्डोदमयतामस्मि नीतिरस्मि जिगीषताम् मौनं चैवास्मि गुह्यानां ज्ञानं ज्ञानवतामहम् यच्चापि सर्वभूतानां बीजं तदहमर्जुन न तदस्ति विना यत् स्यान्मया भूतं चराचरम् नातोऽस्ति मम दिव्यानां विभूतीनां परन्तप एष तु देशतः प्रोक्तो विभूतेर्विस्तरो मया यद्यद्विभूतिमत्सत्त्वं श्रीमदूर्जितमेव वा तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वं मम तेजोंशसम्भवम् अथवा बहुनैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्टभ्याहमिदं कृत्स्नम् एकांशेन स्थितो जगत् ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे विभूतियोगो नाम दशमोऽध्यायः।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा. Welcome everyone. Let us chant prayers. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Kathanchan smrite yasmin duskaram sukaram bhavet vismrite viparitam syat Shri Chaitanya namamitam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Krishna Balaram ki jai Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki jai Shri Nitai Gaurang ki jai Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees. So we have started 10th chapter. Yesterday we covered few very important verses of the 10th chapter. So 10th chapter is opulence of the absolute truth. So in 7th chapter we understood who is the absolute truth. Krishna is the absolute truth. So what is the definition of absolute truth? Which does not have any beginning or end, which always exists in all the three facets of time, and who is the cause of all causes, who is not caused by anyone, but he caused everything. So that person who is having all these features, he is called absolute truth. So we can see, we can analyze in our surroundings, in this universe, who is that person? Whether I am absolute truth, this body is absolute, or this material world is absolute truth. What is absolute truth? So everything is caused, everything is created, everything is manufactured. So therefore, when we meet someone, suppose somebody has purchased a car, so we usually we ask, so when did you purchase the car? So there will be question, when means timing. We are asking about time. When did you purchase car? Suppose किसी का placement हो गया, so when did you get placed? When did you get this? When did you get that? So we ask everything in respect of time. So in this material world, everything is related to time. But that particular thing which is beyond time and space, that is absolute truth. Means space cannot limit, time cannot limit. If anything is there like something like this, that is absolute truth. Means beyond time, space dimension. Even time and space came from him. So that is absolute truth. And we understood in 7th, 8th, 9th chapter, even 10th chapter, more explicitly Krishna is explaining that I am that supreme absolute truth. Krishna has caused all other things, but nobody caused Krishna. So in 9th, 10th chapter, very beautifully, Krishna is going on explaining, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, I am this whole universe. Then at last Krishna says, Arjun, what should I tell you? Whatever I am explaining to you, it is just a fragmental portion of my splendor. Fragmental portion of my splendor. Spark of my splendor, Krishna is saying. Etad vibhuti yogam tam Srimad urjitam eva तत्तद एवावगच्छत्वम मम तेजो अंश संभव. ये मेरे तेज का अंश मात्र है बस, जो मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया अर्जुन को कृष्णा बोला. सो जो इस मटीरियल यूनिवर्स हम देख रहे हैं, तो जस्ट कृष्णा के अंश मात्र है. इट इज फ्रेगमेंटल पोर्शन ऑफ कृष्णा. सो 10th chapter, in 11th chapter also, when Krishna will show his Virat Roop, 11th chapter, all the doubts will be finished, wiped out, if any doubt remains. By 11th chapter, all the doubts about Krishna will be wiped out, it will be evaporated. Because in 11th chapter, Krishna shows his universal form, Virat Roop, where all the universe is there in Krishna. All the demigods are there in Krishna. So there remains no doubt about who is absolute truth. So Krishna is beyond time, space. Krishna you cannot bound with time. Krishna you cannot control with space. You cannot say Krishna यहाँ पर है तो आपके घर नहीं है. Krishna is there at your place, here in Jaipur, in Mumbai, in Calcutta, in America, in London. Everywhere Krishna is there at one time, simultaneously. That's what when Narad Muni visited Dwarika in order to see how Krishna is maintaining 16,108 wives. So it was a very puzzling question for Narad Muni, because Krishna married 16,108 queens. Now marrying is not a big thing, managing is also very important. Nowadays people are not able to manage one wife, but Krishna used to have, Krishna had 16,108 wives. So how he was managing, Narad was very curious. So he visited Dwarika. So in Dwarika, when he visited one palace, second palace, third palace, so he was surprised, he was amazed. My God, what am I seeing? So Krishna had dedicated one palace for one queen. So like that, 16,108 palaces for all the different queens. And when Narad Muni went to first palace where Rukmini was there, Krishna was sitting on the bedstead and Rukmini was massaging, doing chamar. Then Narad Muni went to another palace where Satyabhama was there, Satyabhama's palace. So there Krishna was busy engaged in marrying one of his son. Then another Jambavati's palace, there Krishna was engaged in marrying his grandson. In another palace he went. So in all the different palaces, Krishna is differently engaged. And in Narad Muni saw in all the palaces Krishna is present. So Narad Muni got bewildered. Oh my God, What am I seeing? Krishna is there. In this palace, Krishna is there. Here in this palace, Krishna is in all the palaces. And simultaneously, Krishna is doing different activities. And all the queens are thinking, Krishna is there with me alone. Just imagine that this is the opulence of Krishna. So nobody can match Krishna. By personal activity, by his Leela, Krishna has shown, he has established, proved that Krishna is only, if you want to nominate as absolute truth or supreme. So Krishna is only absolute truth, nobody else. Correct? So Krishna can never be limited by time and space. But we are limited by time and space. Today we are there, tomorrow will not be there. We are here, we will not be at same time somewhere else. Right? Same time we cannot be at two places. But Krishna can be same time at millions, unlimited places. So that is Krishna. So Krishna is absolute truth. We have understood this. Now in the 10th chapter, Krishna started speaking that, I'll share the screen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Narad Muni, Krishna in 10th chapter he said, I will give you this knowledge, this knowledge will give you great joy. So then Krishna said, this knowledge is neither the host of demigods nor the great sages know my origin, or in every respect I am the source of demigods and sages. So Krishna is saying in this verse that neither demigods nor the sages know my origin. So even demigods and great sages also cannot understand Krishna fully. फिर कृष्णा बोलते हैं he who knows me as unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme lord of all the worlds, he undiluted among men is freed from all sins. So कृष्णा को जानने से हम sin से free हो जाते हैं. So if we worship Krishna, then what will happen to us? What great blessing we can receive, we can derive from Krishna. That is unimaginable. We cannot imagine. Then 4 important verses of the Bhagavad Gita Krishna spoke, that is called Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. 4 important verses of Gita that starts from 10.8 to 10.12. First verse we discussed, where Krishna says, everything is emanating from me. I am the source of everything, and anybody who understands this, he worships me with love and feelings, and he is called Buddha, means intelligent. फिर मैंने इसमें बताया था कि जो आप फोटो देख रहे हैं राइट साइड में, ये फोटो फैमिलियर फोटो, अगर आप लोगों ने नीचे वाला जो विष्णु लेटे हुए उनके बॉडी से बहुत सारी यूनिवर्स निकल रहे हैं, ये फैमिलियर फोटो, अगर आपने रामानंद सागर श्री कृष्ण एपिसोड देखा है तो ये फोटो उन्होंने दिखाया है, लेकिन उन्होंने ऊपर वाला नहीं दिखाया, वो काट दिया है. कृष्णा जहाँ पर कृष्णा से ब्रह्म ज्योति निकल रही है और कृष्णा खड़े हुए हैं. He is standing, the cow is having a stick in his hand. You will see the lotus and blue pink color lotus, and Krishna is standing, and from Krishna Mahavishnu is coming. So this it is clipped, इसको crop करके रामानंद सागर ने नीचे वाला दिखाया, because he also could not understand how Krishna is origin, because everybody understand that Vishnu is origin, Krishna is coming from Vishnu, but no, that is not the correct understanding. Here Krishna is saying in this verse, I am the source. I am the source. And when in Brahma Samhita we understand, Brahma ji says, from Krishna all the Vishnus are coming, Narayan is coming, Balram is coming, from Krishna everything is coming. All the different personality, all the different expansions of Krishna, like Narayan, Vishnu, Anant Shesh, Balaram, Sankarshan, all are coming from Krishna. So even Ramanand Sagar could not understand, so therefore he cropped the photo. He did not show the full. He did not show the full photo. But actually this is the full photo is this, what you are seeing. Krishna is in the top and Mahavishnu is lying down. So actually Mahavishnu is the expansion coming from the Krishna. Not directly, indirectly. Through another expansions, Mahavishnu is coming. So and from Mahavishnu, all the universes are coming out. So unlimited universes are there. This is one universe in which we are living. Like that, unlimited universes are coming out. And all these universes, who is the shelter? Mahavishnu is the shelter. Now just imagine one universe scientists are not able to understand. They say there are millions of galaxies and trillions of stars, and even one galaxy, Milky Way, in which we are living. This is called Milky Way galaxy. This is one galaxy. Like there are millions of galaxies. One galaxy they're not able to understand. So what to speak of millions of galaxy? They can never fathom, right? Unfathomable. So this is about one galaxy. Forget about understanding one universe. Like that, they're unlimited universe. So it is beyond the capacity of tiny scientist. So we can never conceive. Therefore, it is inconceivable. अचिंत्य है ये. भगवान का जो क्रिएशन है अचिंत्य है. तो ये तो महाविष्णु है, इतना भयंकर क्रिएशन कर, इतना अनलिमिटेड क्रिएशन हो रहा है उनके बॉडीज, ब्रह्मांड निकल रहे हैं. ये महाविष्णु की लीला है. तो कृष्णा की लीला कितनी बड़ी होगी, कितनी अनंत होगी, है ना. हरि अनंत, हरि कथा अनंत. तो इसीलिए इवन अनंत शेष अपने अनलिमिटेड हुड से भगवान कृष्ण की ग्लोरीज बता रहे हैं चार कुमार को, लेकिन अभी वो फ्रेगमेंटल पोर्शन भी भगवान की लीला का एंड नहीं कर पाए. इतनी अनंत लीला है भगवान कृष्ण. अनंत शेष अनलिमिटेड हुड से, जिसमें विष्णु लेटते हैं, अनंत शेष है ना. तो अनंत शेष चार कुमार को since beginning of creation he is going on glorifying the glories of Krishna, but he is not getting he is not able to complete even 1% of that. It is so unlimited. So that is the glories of Krishna. So here we understand that from Krishna everything is coming. Here Krishna very clearly he spoke. The next verse, how devotees derive great satisfaction by discussing about Krishna, by talking about Krishna, by preaching others about Krishna. So we discussed that because Krishna is the root, we belong to Krishna, so we are part and parcel of Krishna. So when we preach Krishna, when we preach about Krishna, when we serve Krishna, when we talk about Krishna, so Krishna becomes satisfied, so we also get satisfied. Then we saw here in this video that how these hippies, earlier they were highly depressed and dissatisfied, but the moment they got connected with Krishna, they became most happiest person in the universe by the blessing of pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. So that is what the principle, the science of becoming happy. This is the science. Outside people, they are trying to become happy independently, but they can never be happy and satisfied. The science is we have to serve Krishna because Krishna is the root and we are branches. So if branches has to be satisfied, then root must be served. Without serving the root, branch can never be happy and satisfied. So we are branches, so our duty is to serve the root, that is Krishna. So if Krishna is pleased, we will be naturally pleased. This is the science. So devotees, they are most intelligent, they know this science, so therefore devotees are most happy. And all other materialistic karmis, whatever they may be big billionaire, but they are not happy and satisfied. Rest assured. Don't be in illusion that by becoming a millionaire, billionaire will be satisfied. No. Because hankerings and that greediness will never stop. You will become millionaire, then you will compete with millionaires, then you will try to become billionaire. Once you become billionaire, then there are so many billionaires, you try to compete with billionaires, then you try to become multi-billionaire. So like that, there is no end of it. So you will go on endeavoring hard and you will be always dissatisfied. Only Krishna's devotees are happy. So therefore, we should not fall into this trap of thinking that once I get this, I'll be happy. No, materially you can never be happy. Materially अपना आप ठीक है, as a matter of duty आप करो. But if you think that by getting this I'll be happy, then you are mistaken. We should not think like that. We should get out of this illusion, thinking that if I'll get this, I'll be happy. No. Then what we should aspire for getting happy, getting satisfied? When we become devotee of Krishna, when we serve Krishna, when we chant Krishna's name, then we'll be satisfied. So we have to develop this understanding. Then Krishna said that if my devotees are engaged in my devotional service, I bless them I enlighten them, and all the darkness which are there in their hearts will be dissipated. I will shine the lamp of knowledge in their heart and destroy the darkness. So these 4 verses we had discussed, these are called Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita, 4 important verses of Bhagavad Gita. Now in these 4 verses, Krishna has explained about himself, about the devotees, and how he acts in the life of devotee. So these 4 verses comprise everything. Now after hearing this verse, what was the Arjuna's conclusion? Let us see. Before that, Arjuna was, if Krishna will speak something, Arjuna will again ask questions. So question and answer back and forth, it was going on. Now after these 4 verses, Arjuna, when he heard, now what is his understanding? He is not asking question. He is saying something. What is he saying? Arjuna vacha param brahma param dhama pavitram paramam bhavan purusham shashvatam divyam adidevam ajam vibhum ahustvam rishaya sarve devarshi naradastatha asito devalo vyasa swayam chaiva pravisi me. So ये 2 वर्स अर्जुन ने इमीडिएटली फटाफट बोल दिया. इसका मतलब क्या है? अर्जुन said, you are the supreme brahman, पर ब्रह्म है आप. क्या है आप? ब्रह्म नहीं, पर ब्रह्म. सो कृष्णा को पर ब्रह्म बोल रहे हैं अर्जुन. यू आर सुप्रीम ब्रह्मन. तो अच्छा, पर ब्रह्म मतलब एनर्जी होंगे, वो इम्पर्सनल होंगे. आगे देखते हैं. पर ब्रह्म, परम धाम मीन सुप्रीम अबोर्ड. तो अबोर्ड अगर धाम बोल दिया तो कोई एनर्जी तो नहीं होगी. फिर आगे पवित्रम, यू आर मोस्ट प्यूरिफाइड. पवित्र है आप सबसे. परमम भवान, आप परम पवित्र हैं. एंड पुरुषम, देखो यहाँ वर्ड यूज कर दिया कि आप एनर्जी नहीं, आप पुरुष हैं. कैसे पुरुष हैं? शाश्वतम मीन्स इटर्नल पुरुष हैं, और दिव्य पुरुष हैं आप. तो यहाँ पर भगवान अर्जुन ने भगवान के लिए 3 वर्ड यूज की, पुरुषम, शाश्वतम, दिव्यम. सो आप पुरुष तो हैं, लेकिन हमारे जैसे मटेरियल पर्सन नहीं है. आप दिव्य पुरुष हैं और शाश्वत इटर्नल हैं आप. आदि देवम, आप सारे देवताओं के आदि हैं. अजम विभुम. फिर ये बोलता अर्जुन ने, ये बोला कृष्णा के लिए, अजम मीन्स अनबॉर्न. आप अनबॉर्न हैं, आप आदि देव हैं. देव के ओरिजिन है आप, डेमीगॉड्स के. और विभु हैं आप. विभु मतलब एक अणु होता है, विभु होता है. हम लोग अणु हैं, एटम है. कृष्णा इज विभु लाइक ओशियन. अच्छा, अब कोई बोल सकता है बिकॉज अर्जुन वाज फ्रेंड ऑफ कृष्णा, सो अर्जुन इज फ्लैटरिंग कृष्णा. सो देयरफॉर टू prove his statements, Arjun is referring now other sages also. अर्जुन क्या बोल रहे हैं? आहुस्त्वाम ऋषय सर्वे. ये जो चीज आप कृष्णा आपने मेरे अपने बारे में जो बोला, यही सेम चीज ऋषि लोग भी बोल रहे हैं. सारे ऋषि, ऋषि या सर्वे, सर्वे ऋषि, सर्वे मीन्स सभी ऋषि मीन्स सेजेस. तो सारे ऋषि भी यही बोलते हैं आपके बारे में कि कौन कौन ऋषि हैं? देवर्षि, नारद तथा असित, देवल, व्यास. तो इतने सारे ऋषियों के नाम बोल दिए उन्होंने, नारद, असित, देवल एंड व्यास. प्रोक्लेम दिस ऑफ यू एंड नाउ यू योरसेल्फ आर डिक्लेयर इट टू मी. स्वयं चैव. तो इतने सारे सेजेस ने बोला है आपके बारे में, और आज आप भी यही सेम चीज बोल रहे हो मुझे कि आप ही परब्रह्म हैं, आप ही सुप्रीम अबोर्ड हैं, आप पवित्र हैं. इसलिए हम कंटामिनेटेड जब तक रहेंगे भगवान को अप्रोच नहीं कर सकते. Therefore, it is said, unless you become purified of all contamination, you can never go back to Krishna. Even if you get liberated, you may get stuck into a personal Brahma Jyoti, which is coming out of Krishna's body. In the last photo I showed you, where Krishna is there, Mahavishnu is lying. From Krishna, Jyoti is coming out. So that is called Brahma Jyoti. So, if we get liberated, जैसे रथ यात्रा में भगवान को देखा और हम डेथ हो गया हमारा, तो हम और हमारा भगवान के प्रति अटैचमेंट डेवलप नहीं हुआ, so we may get liberated by seeing Jagannath, but will not go to the abode of Krishna and participate in the Leela with Krishna. No. Unless we get purified of all the contamination, we can never associate with Krishna, because Krishna is all pure. Unless we become pure, we cannot associate with Krishna. That is different matter, that if Krishna wants, he can immediately purify us by his mere glance, just like he purified Putana. Putana, she came to kill Krishna, but Krishna sucked her milk and sucked her life air also, and Krishna killed. But Krishna thought, oh, she came and to feed milk, so she is like my mother. So Krishna transferred Putana to his abode, Golok Vrindavan, and Krishna provided her the position of like Mother Yashoda. She became nurse, Dhatri. So Bhagavatam, in Bhagavatam, Uddhav says, very beautiful verse, he is glorifying Krishna, that Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam jigham sayapyayadapi yasadhavi lebhe gatim dhatruchitam tatonyah kamva dayalum sharanam vrajema. So ये उद्धव बोल रहे हैं कृष्णा के बारे में कि अहो बकीयम स्तन कालकूटम, अरे वो बकी मतलब वो जो राक्षसनी पूतना थी, अहो बकीयम स्तन काल, अपने स्तन पर कालकूट जहर लगा के, काले सांप का, जहरीले सांप का जहर लगा के आई थी कृष्णा को मारने के लिए, लेकिन स्तन कालकूटम जिघाम से, शी वाज इल मोटिवेटेड, अपि असाध्वी, उसका जो टेंडेंसी था असाधु था, मींस सेंटली नहीं था, वो एनवियस था। बट लेभे, उसको कृष्णा ने मारा तो उसको क्या पोजीशन में, लेभे गतिम, उसकी गति क्या हुई, धात्री उचिताम, जो धात्री का होता है, धात्री मतलब नर्स, ततो अन्य, अन्य मीन्स किसी और का, दयालुम शरणम, किसी और का शरण हम कैसे ले सकते हैं कृष्णा के अलावा, जो कि इतने दयालु हैं, इतने कंपैशनेट हैं कि राक्षसनी जो कि इल मोटिवेटेड थी, इल इंटेंशन था उसका, एनवियस थी, वो मारने के लिए आई थी कृष्णा को, लेकिन कृष्णा ने उसको अपने धाम भेज दिया और धात्री मतलब माँ के बराबर दर्जा दे दिया। ऐसे महापुरुष इतने दयालु कौन होगा? तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, बहुत ही एक अनलिमिटेड कंपैशन शो करता है, बता रहा है ये श्लोक में उद्धव जी बता रहे हैं कि हाउ अनलिमिटेडली कंपैशनेट कृष्णा इज। So yeah, if Krishna wishes, he can purify us immediately. So therefore we should worship only Krishna. Okay, so pavitram paramam bhavan purusham shashvatam divyam adi devam ajam vegam. So अर्जुन इस तरीके से कृष्णा को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं। फिर उसके बाद क्या बोल रहे हैं अर्जुन? जैसे सेकेंड वर्स में अगर आप याद करो तो मैंने बताया था, अर्जुन कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं कि न मे विदु सुरगणा प्रभुवम च महर्षि अहम आदि ही देवानाम महर्षिणाम च सर्वसा। मेरी जो अस्तित्व है, मेरे बारे में न तो डेमिगॉड जानते हैं, न तो ऋषि मुनि जानते, बिकॉज आई एम द सोर्स ऑफ ऑल द डेमिगॉड्स एंड सेजेस, सो they cannot understand about me completely. Here Arjuna is also saying, O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. So even demigods, forget about demons, even demigods like Indra, you can see, even Indra, Brahma, they also cannot understand Krishna. Brahma got bewildered. Narad Muni, when he went to Dwarika, he also got bewildered. Indra got bewildered. So we can see how great personalities are getting bewildered by the activities of Krishna. So it is not so easy to understand Krishna. So only Krishna's pure devotee, those who are absorbed in unalloyed devotion to Krishna, Krishna reveals in their heart, therefore only pure devotee can understand about Krishna, because Krishna reveals in their heart. Athapi te deva pada bhujadvayam prasad lesha anugrahite vahi janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno न चापि एको अपि चिरम विचिन्वन्। ये उपनिषद का स्टेटमेंट है, उपनिषद में बता रहे हैं, श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद आई थिंक, उसमें बता रहे हैं कि अथापिते देव पदा बुजद्वयम, जो भगवान एब्सोल्यूट ट्रुथ को, उनका जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग, उनका जो नॉलेज है, इट इज नेवर एवर पॉसिबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। पदा बुजद्वयम प्रसाद, लेकिन उनका प्रसाद मिल जाए, उनकी कृपा मिल जाए, लेश मींस थोड़ा सा फ्रेगमेंटल पोर्शन, एटॉमिक साइज का भी, हमें बिंदु के जैसे अगर उनकी प्रसाद कृपा मिल जाए, प्रसाद लेशा अनुग्रहित है वही, अगर वो हमारे ऊपर अनुग्रहित हो जाएं, कृपा कर दें, तो जानाति तत्वम, हम भगवान महिमा, भगवान की जो महिमा उसको हम जान जाएंगे। अदरवाइज न चानियो को भी चिरम विचिन्वन, अनादिकाल तक अगर आप विचिन्वय मतलब चिंता करते रहो, थिंक करते रहो, भगवान ऐसे हैं, भगवान वैसे हैं, स्पेकुलेट करते रहो, यू कैन नेवर अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट भगवान कृष्ण। बट इफ कृष्णा ब्लेसेस, अनुग्रहित कर दें, अपन हमारे ऊपर अनुग्रहित हो जाएं, तो हम तुरंत भगवान को समझ जाते हैं। तो भगवान के जो शुद्ध भक्त हैं उनके ऊपर भगवान की कृपा होती है, इसीलिए भगवान शुद्ध भक्त समझ पाते हैं भगवान को। अदरवाइज कृष्ण को समझना बड़े बड़े डेमी गॉड्स, देवता, ऋषि मुनि के लिए भी इम्पॉसिबल। सो यहाँ अर्जुन भी यही सेम चीज बोल रहे हैं। जैसे यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं, ये लिटिल कृष्णा का गोवर्धन लीला है। इसमें कृष्णा दिखा रहे हैं कि कैसे, यहाँ देख सकते हो आप।
Krishna! Oh my child!
So this is Govardhan Leela. In this Leela, Krishna showed that nobody can harm Krishna's devotees. Nobody can harm Krishna's devotees. So we should not fear. If Krishna is there with us in our life, so even great demigods also cannot do anything. So here even Indra got bewildered. He could not understand Krishna. But Krishna was busy enjoying with his devotees, and devotees also didn't care about Indra. They were in the beginning, they were fearful about Indra. But Krishna said, don't worry, don't fear from Indra. Indra, this is chota jeev hai, chotu hai, Indra cannot do anything. So then again all the devotees, they were nicely engaged in worshipping Krishna, serving Krishna, enjoying with Krishna. So this is Krishna. So if great demigods fail to understand, here Krishna is saying, then how you are able to understand? So Krishna is saying that if demigods cannot understand me, then how you living entity, tiny jeev, can understand? So Krishna says, because you have got the mercy of my beloved and pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. So this is the most important gift which Krishna has given us, the association of Srila Prabhupada. So by the mercy of blessings of Srila Prabhupada, we are able to understand Krishna, the Krishna Tattva, how Krishna is absolute truth, how Krishna is the cause of all causes, and we all belong to Krishna, and we have to go back to Krishna and enjoy with Krishna in the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan. All these understandings we are able to get only by the mercy of pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. So now what we should do? Here it is written, one should serve both the spiritual master and Krishna simultaneously, and in that way make progress in Krishna consciousness. So हमें कृष्णा एंड प्रभुपाद दोनों को साइमल्टेनियसली वर्शिप करना. सो एक बहुत अच्छा एनालॉजी आता है, हॉर्स एंड हॉर्स कार्ट. सो हॉर्स एंड हॉर्स कार्ट में क्या इम्पोर्टेंट? हॉर्स इम्पोर्टेंट है कि कार्ट इम्पोर्टेंट है? डेफिनेटली हॉर्स इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन हॉर्स कार्ट. सो इसमें अगर आप जो है दो कंडीशन इसमें अराइज होता है. हॉर्स इम्पोर्टेंट है तो आपने जो है क्या किया, सब हॉर्स क्या खाता है? घास खाता है. तो आप हॉर्स को केवल घास खिलाया जा रहे हो. यू आर फीडिंग द हॉर्स all the green grasses and making the horse stout and strong, but you are not engaging the horse in pulling the horse cart. You are not engaging the horse in the horse cart, pulling the cart, and you are just feeding the horse. So that is also not good. Horse will become fatty and lazy and it will sleep. So and now another case, you are not supplying any kind of food to the horse. You are going on using the horse in pulling the cart. That is also not good. In that case, horse will be lean and thin. It will die soon. So what we have to do? We have to manage. We have to feed the horse and we have to pull the horse cart also. So it is called. It is understood to be a right balance. We have to strike a right balance. कितना खिलाना है, कितना use करना है horse. So we have to strike a right balance. So we should not only go on feeding the horse, and we should not. It should not happen that we forgot to feed the horse only. Okay. So horse is primary, cart is secondary. So primary is we should feed the horse, and secondary is we should pull the cart also through the horse. So it should happen parallelly, and we have to strike the balance between the two. So this is analogy which is understood in. So this analogy, by this we can understand in our spiritual life that what is horse and what is cart. So spiritual life is like a horse and material life is like a cart. So if we neglect spiritual life, because spiritual life only pulls the all material activities. If there is no spirit, then all body will die. So your material activity will be put to end. Full stop lag jayega, है ना? So it is spirit soul which is doing all the activities. Because of spirit soul, we are doing everything. So spirit is primary, body is secondary. So therefore, we should feed the spirit what is required. So we should never forget to feed the spirit soul, which is like horse, because horse is pulling the cart. So soul is driving the vehicle, this body. Soul is the driver. Soul is like horse. So we should never ever forget to feed the soul. Otherwise soul will starve, and then all the your plans and project will, everything will be devastated. It will be useless, in fact. Body, soul is starving, you are simply taking care of the body. Means you are simply using the horse in pulling the cart, but you are not supplying the food to the horse. So that is very important. So बोलते हैं primary and secondary. So primary is should be soul, secondary should be the body. Okay, so this is very important. So उसके बाद यहाँ पर so प्राइमरी हमारे लाइफ में, स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में है कृष्णा को सर्व करना. Because now Arjun also understood. So we should also now understand here that serving Krishna should be our prime goal of life. Primary होना चाहिए, and all other activities should be secondary. Then you will see that if you make Krishna primary, all your activities secondary, then Krishna will take care of your activity. But if you take all your activity primary, Krishna secondary, then you only take care of your activity. You will get the result according to your karma. But just imagine if you, in one case you are taking care of your activity, another case Krishna is taking care of your activity. What is better? If Krishna taking care of your activity, that is better, or you taking care of your activity and your life? What is better? Definitely when Krishna takes care of your activity, your life, that is most desirous thing, right? So if we make Krishna primary, then Krishna will take care. If we make Krishna secondary, then Krishna will not take care. Krishna say, you have become primary, you have made me secondary, so why should I take care? Yeah, correct? So we should always make Krishna as primary and all other activities should be secondary. Then in continuation, Arjuna says that, tell me again in detail, O Janardhan, of your mighty potencies and glories. So Arjun request करते हैं और बताइए अपने बारे में कृष्णा. So फिर 10.19 से 10.42 कृष्णा goes on explaining about his opulence. So therefore this chapter name is Opulence of Absolute Truth. So कृष्णा अपने opulence के बारे में पूरा बताते हैं. कृष्णा क्या है, कृष्णा क्या है. So कृष्णा बोलते हैं, of all sciences I am the spiritual science of the self. अध्यात्म विद्या विद्यानाम, सारे साइंस में spiritual science हूँ मैं. And among logicians I am the conclusive truth. Of lights I am the radiant sun. I am the great destroyer of the world. Time I am destroyer of the world, and I have come to engage all people. So Krishna says, कालो अस्मि लोकक्षय कृत प्रवृद्धो. ये लाइन बहुत फेमस लाइन है. एक साइंटिस्ट जिसने न्यूक्लियर वेपन बनाया था, आई एम फॉरगेटिंग जिस नेम, जिसने ये लाइन बोला जब उस वेपन बना रहा था, तो उसने ये लाइन बोला, मृत्यु सर्वहरश्चाहम, डिस्ट्रॉयर आई एम. Among the Daitya demons I am the devoted Prahlad. Among subdivers I am time. Among the beasts I am lion. Among birds I am Garuna, the feathered carrier of Vishnu. Know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. कृष्णा यहाँ बोल रहे हैं, जो भी आप देख रहे हो इस क्रिएशन में, it is spark of my splendor. What need is there, Arjun, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. ये पूरा पूरा जो यूनिवर्स है मैं सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, परवेडेड हूँ with a single fragment. Just imagine Krishna opulence. Just try to understand how opulent Krishna is.
Dhenukasura!
So like this, Krishna performed many wonderful pastimes and attracted all the Vrajavasis. They were all mad after Krishna because Krishna's activities were so sweet, so enchanting, charming. And all these activities are just a ट्रेलर. जैसे मूवी आने से पहले एक ट्रेलर निकालते हैं, ट्रेलर 2 मिनट का होता है, लेकिन मूवी पूरा बड़ा सा उसमें पूरी स्टोरी होती है. उसी तरीके से ये कृष्णा ने जो यहाँ पर लीलाएं की 5000 साल पहले, एक ट्रेलर था ये दिखाने के लिए कि आओ मेरे धाम. मूवी तो वहां चल रही है, यहाँ तो ट्रेलर मैं दिखा रहा हूँ. If in the trailer so much bliss is there, how much happiness and enjoyment will be there in the real movie? So come to my abode and enjoy the real movie with me eternally. So that's what the purpose of Krishna doing pastimes in this material world. Krishna is doing activities, Leela, to attract us towards the spiritual world, in the spiritual world, so that we can see, we can participate in the movie, which is full-fledged movie happening in the spiritual world. This is just a trailer which Krishna did here in this material. Okay? So, because you have, yeah, correct. So, because we have got the mercy of Prabhupada, so we are able to understand. There is one beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam which predicts Srila Prabhupada. This beautiful verse, it is prediction about Srila Prabhupada. How this verse says that there will be a great personality, he will appear and he will deliver all the polluted, all the misled, all the contaminated, conditioned souls. Kirat hunandra pulinda pulkasha abhir sumbha yavana kashadaya yenye cha papaya dapashaya shaya sudhyanti prabha vishnave namo namah tasmay sudhyanti tasmay prabha vishnave namah. So ये श्लोक आता है भागवतम में 2.4.18. This verse predicts about Srila Prabhupada. In this verse it is said that Kirat Hunandra, ये जो इतनी सारी स्पीसीज है कीराट लोग, so पूरी दुनिया में ऐसे वेराइटीज ऑफ लोग पाए जाते हैं. जैसे चाइना के लोग पुलिंद हैं और ऐसे अमेरिकन कुछ है. यवन मीन्स अनटचेबल, Sumbha, Kirat. So like this 10 who are degraded, who are lower than Sudra even. Lower than Sudras are 10 kinds of people. And even they who are very much addicted to devotee of the Lord. Sudhyanti तस्मै प्रविष्ट. शुद्धयंती मीन्स शुद्ध हो जाएंगे जो भगवान के शुद्ध भक्तों का शरण लेता है. तो इसमें ये प्रभुपाद जो है ये पर्टिकुलर श्लोक को प्रूफ करते हैं कि कैसे फॉरेनर्स, ऑल द हिप्पीज, ऑल द contaminated people, they got purified by taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada. So we also can get purified by taking the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. All the misgivings which are there in our heart, we should not worry about. Just we should get attached to Prabhupada and serve Prabhupada. Will also become like this. Before, just see, they were all hippies. Later they all became happies. This is hippie movement which was there in America 1965. ये hippie culture movement चल रहा था. All the young Americans, boys and girls, just see how like animals they are living. Boys and girls both. Prabhupada transformed them and made them happy. This is only because of Prabhupada's blessing. So if we also surrender to Prabhupada, then we also can become purified of all the contamination and become pure devotee and go back to Krishna. Okay, so with this 10th chapter ends over here. Tomorrow we'll take up the 11th chapter. which is again very exciting and interesting chapter. In 11th chapter, Krishna is showing his Virat Rupa. So we'll discuss tomorrow 11th chapter. Now 10th chapter is over. I had shared the quiz link of 7th, 8th, 9th chapters. 3 chapters जो टेस्ट है उसका लिंक मैंने शेयर किया था. I hope all of you have attended the quiz. Those who have not yet attended, please attend the quiz link. I'm going to share again the link of the quiz, so you can attend this quiz. It is very important to check your learning. Otherwise आगे पाठ पीछे सपाट, आगे पढ़ते जा रहे हैं पीछे पूरा सपाट होते जा रहा है, आगे पाठ पीछे सपाट, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. So quiz will help us to memorize, keep everything in memory. So revision आप करेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. ठीक है. So with this we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय.